Hello again guys, and what a beautiful day it is today. The main reason I've come out today is to test these two stoves. This one is a Lixada stove that I've previewed on a previous video, and this one's a new one which is the Vango compact stove. I don't think this one is up to the job from the last video, so go back and see that one. So I bought a new one and I'm going to test them out today. 2 pans, exactly the same amount of water in each. While I get set up for that, I'll just slide in a little video now and you can see the kind of area that I'm in and the surrounding areas as well. I'm actually at the top of Dyserth Water Falls. There's a river that runs straight through, although this time of year it's pretty much a stream. But you'll see that in the video now. And then I'll bring you back once I've got everything sorted out. Right, okay guys, so that's both of them burning away now. About the same control, about the same amount of gas coming out of each of them. Like I say, this one is a new one, which is the compact Vango stove. They both come in these orange containers. I think that's pretty standard nowadays for stoves. I brought this one along because until recently I didn't know that Coleman gas and camping gas, which is the blue bottles, are actually summertime gases. I was speaking to the fella that I bought this stove off, telling him about the West Island way, that I'm going to do it in at the end of the year. He recommended that I use this one. The difference between these is, this is a butane propane mix in the camping gas and the Coleman gas. This is a propane isobutane mix, so it can operate better at lower temperatures. So he recommended that I use this for winter time. So like I say, they're both going now. I'll leave it about 5 minutes and we'll see if this one actually does boil. And then later, a little bit later on, I'll talk about the device that I've got in here. Okay, so we are 2 minutes in. Let's have a look at the Lixada first. A few bubbles forming in the bottom there. Wow, that seems to me like there's more bubbles in the bottom of that one. so we will see. Okay, so like I said, I've put an Osprey bottle worth of water in each of the pans just to make it an even race. Okay, we are just over 8 minutes in. That one's steaming away, that one's doing nothing. There you are, that's a rolling boil. So 8 minutes for the Vango. That's not even rolling yet. So we'll see how long this one takes, if it achieves it. So my theory was right. That one looks, I mean they're only cheap off Amazon. Looks, and I prefer this type of stove, to be honest with you, because I don't like the height of these ones. That's why the reason why I got this. It looks good, but can it do the job? So far it's not done, but we'll leave it going for a bit longer. Obviously that one's done. So I'm happy with that. And we're at 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes. Okay guys, 12 minutes in, and this one has just come to the boil. So I think I'm still going to stick with that one. Okay, I'd just like to thank Bushcraft for sending me the pot. I have adapted it a little bit for my usability. This is one of the old pans that's been pretty much everywhere with me, that one. This kettle is out of it's a Vango one, it's out of another cook set, similar to the one that you sent in. But it's handy just for making a brew, that kind of thing, obviously, because it's a kettle. This one's I generally use for cooking food in, if I need to dirty a pan. I like to be able to use froze dry food mainly, so I don't like using wet food, but sometimes, you know, you've got no choice. So I've just adapted it myself. So I found that my little pan and the kettle fits neatly in there. Then I've got the plate that came with it, one of the plates, which I've done that wrong. Lid in there, that in next, lid on there, keeps everything contained. Probably use the larger pan for maybe washing my hands or socks, something like that. Use it as a washing up bowl, because it's probably too big for one person. So that's the cook setup. Right, if I just swing you folks around here, I'll show you the next little, if I put it there, show you the next little gadget I brought. Now, I know all of us carry these things nowadays. We don't use 2 tin cans and a bit of wet string anymore. When you're out and about, the battery might die, especially if you're using it for doing filming and things for YouTube or whatever you're doing with it, taking photos, blah blah. Uses the battery up quite a lot. So in this little bag here, I've got something called a Rav Power power bank. Now this is how it comes. They do these in 2 sizes. This one is 6,750 milliamps. Now the neat thing with these is, it comes with the cables, which is the non-tangle cables. You get a small one and a large one. The neat thing about these is, when you press the button on the top, it lights up and actually lets you know how many cells have still got power in them. They can be charged by solar. There's 2 outputs on it. One's 2.4 amp and one's 2.1 amp. It's a smart charger. It's a smart power bank. So if you plug your phone in, regardless of which port it's in, because it's a smart charge, it's got smart charge technology in it. As soon as you plug your phone in, it will automatically optimise, work out the type of battery that's in here and optimise the trickle charge from this into your phone. That is charging. The other thing with this is if you press twice, it's got a little LED light on there as well, which is quite handy. And I found from the phone being dead, I can get out of this 4 full chargers for this phone. So handy bit of kit to have. I'm glad that I bought it. Like I say, they do have larger sizes in them. They do a larger one. I believe that Funky Prepper's got one of these, and the larger one, he says, doesn't like to get cold. Like all batteries, if you put it in a, protect it from frost, extreme cold temperatures, and it will last you a lifetime. And it'll work when you want it to. So I know that these can be charged. The input, sorry, is just the same as a phone. So that's the input. They're the 2 outputs. So you can charge it with a solar panel. I don't know if I've just said that. Or you can charge it from a cigarette lighter in your car, things like that. It's quite versatile. Now I haven't brought it with me today, but usually I have my radio equipment with me. I have the radio that's on the side of the bag all the time, but I have a little bag where I keep all different cables and things, and I'll show that in another video. But in there I actually have 2 crocodile clips going into a cigarette lighter for a car, cigarette lighter out with the right port for charging this and other devices that I've got, and I'll show that in a different video. So if you're thinking about, you know, if you're having problems with charging your phone, blah blah blah, outside, using it a lot, or if you're doing an overnighter or going camping for a couple of days, or like I'm going walking for 10 days, this is going to become invaluable. I'm pretty sure of it. So I just wanted to show you that today as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, folks. Like and subscribe. Like I said, if you look in this corner down here, there's a little bell icon. So if you click that bell icon, you can receive notifications every time I upload a video to YouTube. So like I say, it's a glorious day, and just looking around, I can see food all over the place. Here we've got goosegrass, which some people call sticky bobs. It's very sticky to the touch. It's best rolled up into a little ball and then boiled for best effects for that. Further down there's some ramsons over there. Ooh. And it would appear that, there we go, get you in focus. Down there there's ramsons, there's nettles about, there's dandelions about, everything's bursting into life. So there we go. And someone's left an axle that's been in there years. So I hope like I say, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all very soon.